I believe, broke yesterday, so a bit earlier. So this is probably gonna be like a 10-minute segment. I don't really know if the video you uploaded that I did earlier, but yeah, so I'm gonna go over like some Star Wars news that got covered yesterday on one of my favorite YouTube channels called Collider Jedi Council. That Kira is probably gonna be a friend of Han Solo because like it looks like they're kind of younger. If you guys watched the trailer teaser, I believe too, it showed some stuff, but I kind of think she could even be Rey's mom. I've been saying this for a while in some of my YouTube videos, but like the more that you think of it, Han Solo had a bunch of girlfriends according to like canon books, the novels, whatever you want to say. Like I have a book somewhere in my messy room at the moment. There's this girl that kind of looks like Kira based on the picture. Maybe I'll like continue reading the book in anticipation for Solo, which I'm highly excited for her. Even though I'm kind of not still, but yeah, I like the trailer, and I'm probably gonna do an official trailer reaction in like a month or whenever, because obviously we're probably gonna get that in a few like promotions for it, like car merchandising and everything. Like usually the car brand for Rogue One, for example. But yeah, and I also have a great question for you guys, especially like if you guys have seen The Force Awakens. I'm sure you guys have, especially like, if you guys are huge fans of Star Wars like me. So everybody was pretty much accounted for like the Last Jedi. Like there was Yoda, if you guys have seen the Last Jedi, and there was the temple burning, R2D2, Luke Skywalker, and them. But Obi-Wan wasn't in any of the movies so far. But do you guys think he could show up? Because apparently I heard, but J.J. Abrams is supposed to tie up the series or this particular trilogy. And it's supposed to go in unexpected ways as well. So I don't know what to think until we get a little bit more into it, but I kind of want to see where this goes and see where the Rian Johnson stuff goes, because I believe it's starting soon, the filming or whatever. Like I think he's in Ireland right now. Maybe they have some cast and then crap. Or maybe not yet, because obviously Star Wars Celebration isn't until like next year, because they're not doing it this year, even though that's bad, I guess. Like I'm gonna be born in May, even though it's my birthday and Han Solo and everything. But still, unless we get something, like nobody knows what's gonna be after Solo. Like nothing has been announced yet. Only the Rian Johnson, the Jon Favreau, and the two guys from Game of Thrones. But nobody knows what's gonna be the next Solo movie or Star Wars movie, rather. Like I don't know what to even think. I think it would be Obi-Wan, but I don't know, because there's been loads of reports coming in that apparently George Lucas, the original creator, writer, director of Episode 4, he did the prequels. He apparently was scouting, I believe it was in Ireland or Scotland, in this place called Joshua Tree to be exact. And people think that's where Ewan McGregor maybe like right now or something. Plus, there was that image before the Golden Globes this year for like him kind of looking like he's Obi-Wan again, like the hair kind of, he had a little bit of the facial hair thingy. Or could Obi-Wan be a TV series? It's like nobody knows anything about either three of these things, like the Jon Favreau thing. All we know for sure, I believe, is that none of the characters that we know of so far are going to be Rian Johnson's, which is probably a good thing. I don't even know. I'm a huge fan of The Last Jedi, if you guys don't know, but I obviously think that maybe we'll see Rian Johnson's new characters or whatever in some way, shape, or form. really know, like, if he touched down on this. Like, is it the characters that we know of so far, or did it include the people who don't really know so far? Because nobody knows really of who. Pardon me, I'm a little bit tired. Of who Snook is. So, like, yeah. And this is a new segment, you guys. So I'm going to be covering Star Wars news. So if anybody watches me next Friday or whenever, feel free to, like, ask me questions. I'll probably answer them. I don't know if you guys show up, like, in the comment section for this, or will it just show up on screen? Sort of like the super chat things. Like, I watch John Campea a lot, especially like Star Wars Talk Sundays and everything. And he yeah, a super chat type thingy. I might go get him a gift card later and go ask him a question. Then again, what do you guys think? Is Ewan McGregor even going to be in episode 9? Like, are they going to, like, digitalize him to make him look somewhat older? Or what? Since, obviously, you would think that Obi-Wan would be right after Revenge of the Sith, maybe in a confrontation with Vader, a young Luke, or even like the little infant one. Maybe even touching on some stuff that was in Clone Wars. Like, I keep on mentioning, but I believe Obi-Wan Kenobi had a love interest. But yeah. Like, are we gonna see the love interest? Are we gonna see Vader again? Anakin Scott, Hayden Christensen, maybe? Or are we gonna get, James Earl Jones back for that Clone Wars maybe one final time? Because I think he's up there like 80 something. So you never know when he's going to die. And I wonder, guys, how they're gonna. The more I think about this, we haven't heard nothing yet about what's gonna happen to Leia. Like, obviously, Carrie Fisher, she died, last year? Yeah, last year, I think. So it's like, what's gonna happen? Are they gonna, like, write her out and. Are they gonna write her out, like, in the opening crawl, like, Leia has died? Or are they just gonna, like, have somebody be here for, like, a couple of great seconds or something? And Kylo or somebody blowing up a planet that has her on it. Because nobody knows if Lando's alive. Like, was he on one of the planets, you guys? Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but we don't know if Lando's alive. Is he going to be the call sign or whatever there for the backup for the resistance? Or is he dead? Like, in The Force Awakens, we see Kylo blowing up, like, 3 or something planets, maybe more. But was he on one of the planets? Like, was one of them Cloud City, or was he hiding somewhere? Like, I don't know. He probably obviously doesn't know about Han dying. Then again, I don't know if Chewbacca was. Oh, yeah, never mind. He was always on the planet with Luke and Leia and Rey. But I don't know. Or will we even ever find out? Like, what do you guys want? Novel? Or do you guys want to see Lando back in the movie somehow? Because there's rumors Han Solo could be alive. We didn't see a funeral, even though there was a deleted scene in The Last Jedi, I believe, where Luke mourns the death of Han, which I almost like cried at. I was a huge fan of Harrison Ford, still kind of am. Still speculating about Indiana Jones 5, since Harrison will be like 77 when it comes out. But yeah, like, I wonder about what Solo's gonna be like. Like, are people gonna hate it because it's not Harrison Ford? Guys, give it a break. He doesn't have to sound like Harrison Ford to really do it, since it's roughly, I believe, about 10 years before A New Hope. Which brings me to a huger question. How do you think Solo will end? Like, will it do a time jump like I kind of think? Like, from the trailer that we've seen so far, it looks like Kira and Han could be, like, in their early 20s, maybe a little bit younger than that. Pardon me. I had a notification. And then um, at the end of Solo, you could see Han, Luke, Han and Chewbacca in Mos Eisley's cantina, just like sitting down, taking a smuggler's break or whatever you want to call it, and then you get to see like two droids in the background, or maybe like one kind of like C-3PO, because R2-D2 is quite small. Kenny Baker was small, like a dwarf, I believe, and maybe even like a guy like with his like hood on, like the Jedi hood. Could we even see it? No, I don't know. I was almost like, could we see Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi in that as well? But nobody knows really of who's supposed to be in this. Like for short term, I forget what his name is, Eon Tusk or something. There's like a bad guy in this movie, obviously, because there has to be some way or form. And there was a scene, I think it was with Woody Harrelson's character, Garrus Shriek, and it looked kind of like Vader to me from the side. Like, is Vader going to show up in Solo? And if so, who's going to be him? Because the guy that was Vader in Rogue One's Spencer Wielding, I believe his name is. He is somebody else apparently in Solo. Maybe he's the bad guy, the Tusk guy. But I don't know. Or could this Tusk guy even somehow get the name Snook? Like, is Snook gonna even appear in Solo? Like, I don't really know if he's gonna appear. If he does, what shape or form. Like, we've seen Hologram, and we've seen him in real life, if you guys have seen the last Jedi. So, I don't even know. And is Luke Skywalker gonna come back too? Like, I kind of want him to as a ghost, like an epic battle or something. Or even a bunch of them. Like, there's been rumors going on about Hayden Christensen having a fight scene back in like 2015, but we didn't see him as Vader or a flashback scene. Like, Vader, I don't think had a voice, did he? Like in The Force Awakens. I know that in the teaser trailer for The Last Jedi, you heard, "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope," which I guess is like a little tribute to Carrie Fisher in a way, because that was like one of her first lines, second or something, I think, in A New Hope, or third probably, because like she had to do the whole entire speech, and then the "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope." And I actually cried during The Force Awakens, by the way, because of that scene. Ugh, The Last Jedi, because of that scene. Like, that was the final time that we get to see Carrie Fisher, like, in that movie. Unless they somehow bring her back, like, unused footage. I don't know. Or just, like, get somebody like Meryl Streep or something for a few minutes or so, like I said, and then have her getting flown up. Maybe a ship just like the Radis or whatever the ship was. But I don't know. It seems most likely that Lando's alive because I believe Rian Johnson, the director of The Last Jedi, obviously, and he's even doing his own standalone thingy. I believe he had a choice of either putting DJ Benicio del Toro's character or Lando in, but I don't know how Lando would fit into the storyline. Like, would they see him on Canto Bight? Would he remember Luke? Since obviously all these characters are probably old in the movie, obviously. Like Harrison Ford, I think was like in the 70s during the movie, but he didn't like seem like any memory loss or dementia or whatever. So, or like who knows, even like the timeline of these movies. It's like how many years after Return of the Jedi? Yeah. I had to look at my poster for a second as well just to confirm that. But how many years after Return of the Jedi exactly is The Force Awakens? Like, I would think 20 or something. Like, I know it is about that 30 years or something from Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens. But yeah, I kind of wonder if